Adventurous kids explore with education and learning what a wild life is in the Everglades. I want to explore the Museum of Discovering Science. What plants do butterflies like? I want to know about Key West. Adventurous kids, learning and fun. Adventurous kids!
Today we're going to
tell you about computers.
A computer is a machine that takes input from the user and gives output. So you give the computer a command and it follows it to produce a result. Computers have a microprocessor that can make calculations instantly. Lots of things have a microprocessor, such as your car, your washing machine, your dishwasher, and even your television. Computers have memory, or RAM, which stores items on the computer when they're not in use. RAM stands for Random Access Memory, and it's short-term memory. Without it, the computer wouldn't be able to do anything. From opening files to streaming videos, the processor stores everything your computer needs to run. As computers run, they get hot. Computers have fans to keep them cool. Father of computer science is Alan Turing.
The first computers weren't so fancy. In fact, one of the first computer was an abacus, invented in Babylon in 500 BC. The abacus was made of string and beads. Its only purpose was to count and keep track of money and other things. In the 1600s, two inventors made calculators that ran with gears and wheels.
In 1833, Charles Babbage invented all the parts of a modern computer uses. It wasn't until 120 years later that the first modern computers were invented. These first computers were huge and took up a whole room. The first programmable digital computer, ENIAC, was developed in 1945 and had a weight of over 27 tons. Wow! Beginnings of computers as we know them happened in 1980.
Computers come in many forms. Supercomputers are very powerful and expensive computers that are used for complex work, such as forecasting the weather. Desktop personal computers, or PC, are used for tasks at the office, at school, and at home. Laptops, notebooks, and tablet computers do the same things as PCs. They are smaller and easy to carry. Personal digital assistants, or PDAs, are handheld computers. Some very small computers are used to control machines. They are built into such things as airplanes, robots, and factories, cars, and even household appliances.
Most computers are electronic devices. This means that they work with electricity. All computer data is carried in tiny flows of electricity called electric currents. The microprocessor contains thousands or millions of tiny electronic parts called transistors. The transistors act as switches. They control how the electric currents flow. Computers use these electric currents to represent the numbers 0 and 1.
The computer system requires both hardware and software. Hardware is the computer's physical parts. Software is the programs or instructions that tell the hardware what to do. All computers have the same basic hardware. The microprocessor is the computer's brain. It is also called the CPU, or central processing unit. The microprocessor handles all the information that goes into and comes out of the computer. Memory is hardware that holds programs and data, while the microprocessor uses it.
Communication or network devices connect computers to each other. They let people send data from one computer to another and connect to the internet. Modems are communication devices that can send data through telephone wires, television cables. Some computers use wireless communication device. They send data through the air using a small antenna.
Computers are always a risk of getting a computer virus that makes them shut down or run smooth. That's why it's important your computer has antivirus software on it.
Here are some cool computer facts. Email was first launched before the internet. In 1990, the first search engine was invented by Alan Emtage, who named it the Archie Query Form from the word archive. Per year, Google receives 1.2 trillion search requests, which translates to about 40,000 every second and 3.5 billion every day. Fugaku's supercomputer is the world's fastest computer. Every month, almost 5,000 new computer malware is launched. First 1 gigabyte hard drive weighs as much as a refrigerator. Researchers from the University of Manchester produced the first computer software in 1948. A person blinks less than using a computer. Doug Engelbart designed the first computer mouse in 1964, which consisted of a wood casing with 2 rollers and a button on top.
Oh, by the way, yes, smartphones and tablets are indeed considered computers. Thanks for watching.
It's Adventurous Kid episode.
Stay blessed. What did you learn today?
Adventurous kids.
Adventurous kids.
What was the most interesting fact?
Adventurous kids.
Adventurous kids.
Adventurous kids.